All right, good afternoon. My name is John O'Keefe. I'm a teacher here at Troy High, and I just wanted to go over some of the expectations, procedures, and some rules of my classroom. You have to bear with me real quick because the technology, the clicker is not working today, so I have to step over to advance the slides. Very important that you establish classroom expectations so that we could have a positive environment and create a culture within this classroom so that when they enter the door over there, they know we mean business within this room and we're going to get right down to work and be ready to go. Having good expectations of everyone, them understanding them, makes for smooth transitions in and out of the classroom. And a positive, safe environment where they're willing to speak out if they don't know something, speak up if they have something interesting to say, and contribute to the classroom discussion. All right, first and foremost, we have to respect one another. We have to respect ourselves, right? If we can't respect ourselves, it's very hard to respect one another, okay? Being prepared and willing to put your best foot forward. All right, that's one of my big expectations, to come through this door, hand out some worksheets, or do some stuff, and you don't have a pen. Very hard to be a student and not have a pen. So that's one of the big expectations. Bring your stuff to class, bring the materials you need, writing utensils, be ready to go. All right? Be engaged, participate. We talked about that a little bit. Helping to maintain a positive learning environment. And last but not least, I feel like once we're in high school, to be corrected, to be disciplined, just own up to it, right? Own up to your mistake, and we move on from there. All right? Now, this is my biggest, this is my number one procedural function that we're going to do every day on a daily basis. I don't believe in cell phones at our desk. I don't believe in cell phones anywhere in the classroom. So what we're going to do is when they come through the door, there's a clear locker over there, a shoe locker with each pocket there labeled, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to put your phone in that number. That's according to where you sit in the assigned seating chart. Every day I'm going to take attendance by that clear locker. All right? If your phone is in that locker, then you're here. If your phone is not in that locker, then you are not getting marked here for this period. If you find out that you're here in the school, that's a cut and a detention. Okay? Ways that we're going to introduce this. All right, I'm an old baseball coach. One of the things we used to do is time kids coming in and out of their dugout. Okay, one of the big things I want to do is we're going to do it. We're going to walk outside the hall and we're going to come in. We're going to put our stuff. We're going to put our lockers in each spot. Get to our seats. Grab our Chromebooks. Get to our seats. Assigned seat, and we'll do that 4 or 5 times in the first 2 or 3 days. And from there, we should have the procedures down, okay? That's my biggest thing is cell phones. I think it's a huge distraction in the classroom, all right? Now, as far as getting credit, okay, that's part of a participation grade, and it's part of your attendance. So, you know, if you're not here and you're not putting, or if you're here and you're not putting your phone in that thing, obviously your participation grade is going to go down, your attendance is going to go down, you're going to struggle down with the main office for why you're in the building and you're not in my class, okay? So cell phones, that's number one, okay? Another, more of a school procedure, okay? You got 5 minutes in the halls, go to the bathroom when you're in the halls. The first 10 minutes of class, I cannot write a pass for you to go to the bathroom. The last 10 minutes of class, I cannot write a pass for you to go to the bathroom. It's That leaves 21 minutes worth of pass time. We're going to go one at a time. We're going to leave that pass right up there. There's a boys pass and a girls pass hanging right by the light switch. Grab the appropriate one and go. No, never can two boys be out in the hall or two girls be out in the hall. Okay, one at a time. That's a big one right there. Challenges. Those are both challenges, right? Kids get antsy. They want to get up. They want to walk around. They want their cell phone, right? They're almost addicted to their cell phone these days and age. Those are two very challenging rules and procedures that we have to follow. Unfortunately, the 10-10 rule about going to the bathroom, not mine, school procedure. Cell phone, my procedure. Very, very challenging. Kids don't want to give up their cell phones. They think someone's going to steal them. They think whatever. Turn it backwards, put it in that locker, and we'll have no problem. We'll have no problem with that. Establishing discipline and rewards. Okay, rewards. You're rewarded by learning every day. You're rewarded by being in your seat and putting some knowledge into your brain, right? So I'm not big on giving out trophies and rewards, right? If you pay attention, you stay engaged, you're going to get good participation points, and you're going to be able to pass the test that I give. I'm not going to throw any curveballs at people. If you were here, you were engaged, you'll be able to repeat the material and the answers to what we went over in class on the test. I'm not trying to stump anybody in that regard. Consequences, okay? 3 times late to the class, detention. Simple as that. That door shuts and locks, or shuts anyway, right at the last bell. And anyone who comes through it afterwards, I will make a little note. And the 3rd time they do that, that's an automatic detention. Use of technology. All right, this is actually a distance learning classroom. So I will be pumping this class into about 2 or 3 other local schools. Okay, so the use of technology is going to be really big in not only establishing a community here at my own school, but at the 3 schools that are also watching us via all the technology that we have, right? So added responsibilities are making sure that those other school districts have all the paperwork and all the things that we're going to be going over in class that day, all right? They have teachers' assistants or teachers' aides, TAs, at all the schools that I will communicate with to make sure that they have all the test paperwork and any material that we're going over. The rest will all be done through Google Classroom. Students all at those 3 schools have Chromebooks and stuff as such as well. That will be key. It's not only is it hard to form a classroom community right here, but you have to do that and incorporate 3 other distance learning classrooms. So that's a very challenging thing for me to do in the future, but I intend to stay very ahead of myself, a couple days lesson planning and communicating over the Google Classroom to those folks so that if I was ever to not be here or be absent, it would still run very smoothly and they'd be able to step right in and get a lesson done. Reflecting on community and classrooms. The community here at the Nature, when they come through my door there, I want them to let go of anything that happened out in the hallway. Let's really build personal relationships, peer-to-peer, student to teacher. Let's make sure that everyone feels safe and can be themselves within my classroom. That's a big deal to me, making sure that everyone's comfortable. I don't want anyone having anxiety in this classroom for any sort of reason. If they do, please talk to me. We'll figure it out. All right? Let's see what else we got here. Last classroom kind of procedure or expectation. If a classmate or myself are talking, no one else should be talking, right? That's a respect factor. I don't like when someone in the back room is trying to tell me about, Boeing's airplanes have just, been struggling and the government's going to hold off on taking them or whatever, and this person over here is talking while I can't hear them. It's disrespectful to me, it's disrespectful to them, and we're not gonna go down that road. So if someone's speaking, you're not speaking. Simple as that. Stay in your seats till the bell rings. We are going to work right up into the last bell. There's nothing that screams to administration that a teacher's not doing their job than kids lined up at a door or halfway out in the hallway while half of them are in waiting for the last bell to ring. Those are some tidbits, some things that we're going to do in the classroom. Obviously, this is the video went a little longer than I expected. I enjoy this. Thank you very much, and have a good day.